Second part of health we're going to learn about is the emotional health, and that is the way we recognize and deal with our feelings. So continue this information, writing this information on the same slide, total health slide. So being emotionally healthy means having self-confidence. And I'm going to show you this little video. It's called How to Be Assertive. So during this video, I want you to write down, just kind of as bullet points under self-confidence, is the 4 tips she talks about to help us become more assertive, have more self-confidence.
I want this. For some people, it's the easiest thing in the world to say. Life's pretty nice for these kinds of assertive people. They usually end up with the window seat on airplanes, the last slice of pizza, and the cubicle that's not by the bathroom. But not everybody is naturally assertive, even if they're loud. If you're like a lot of members on the Wellcast team, you might not be as comfortable talking about yourself. Saying what you want or what you think when you're around a lot of people can be difficult. Okay, well, today we've got 4 quick tips on how to be more assertive in every aspect of your life. At school, at work, or in a nerve-wracking situation, like having to tell your parents that you did the car. Ready? Tip 1, hold on to your nuts. Yep, this is an acronym borrowed from the author Wayne Levine. It stands for non-negotiable, unalterable terms. Basically, your boundaries. When you find yourself stuck in an uncomfortable position, ask yourself, what are the most important things to me in this situation? What do I absolutely refuse to compromise? Your nuts should include something broad, like my health, or something specific, like my A average in biology. Either way, once you know what your priorities are, it'll be easier to fight for them. Tip 2, be simple, honest, and direct. Don't be passive-aggressive or coy. It's annoying. If a waiter brings you a kale salad and you ordered a cheeseburger, don't wait till the end of the meal to undertip. Have them send it back. If you're honest and direct, rather than waffly and underhanded, things are more likely to work out in your favor. At the very least, you've done yourself a favor by making your needs known. Tip 3, fake it till you make it. Hey, here's a secret. If you act assertive, you start feeling assertive. So, how do you know to do that? Well, use your body language and your voice to make your presence known. Practice good posture. And speak in an authoritative volume. Please do not touch anything on my desk. It smells in there. Are you flushing? I know you didn't wash your hands. Be an eagle, not a turtle. I know, just let me tease this metaphor out a little bit. It's a little weird. Do be an eagle. Don't be a turtle. Don't thrust your shoulders forward a slump. You look like you're apologizing for yourself. Do straighten your back. Stick your chest out. Breathe evenly and deeply. Don't dart your eyes about. It's going to look like you've got something to hide. Pro tip, if you're nervous about maintaining eye contact, look at someone's nose or forehead. You'll seem more engaged and in control. We tried this, it actually works. Do speak up. Seriously, can you hear you right? Tip 4, use I statements instead of you statements. This way, you can express what you want without being accusatory. To wit, what follows is the wrong way to tell your roommate to do the dishes. You'd never do the dishes. There's a pile of them in the sink right now, and it's old enough to be carbon dated. Here's the right way. I feel like I've been doing more than my fair share of the dishes lately. I'm pretty tired when I get home from work. Could you help me out? See? You expressed your frustration without sounding like a nag. The assertiveness gold mine. All right, you've completed your primer for being assertive. Remember, figure out your priorities, be straightforward and honest, maintain good posture, eye contact and volume, and use I statements. Go forth, wellcasters.
Okay, so some good tips on gaining confidence and being more assertive. Now back to our notes. So the second part of having good emotional health is, of course, respecting yourself, treating yourself kindly, healthfully, so you can gain self-respect. Next, we have asking for help when needed. So I think this is, for some people, probably the most difficult one. Some people don't like to share their emotions, but believe me, when you get your problems and your feelings out and you talk about them, it can make you feel a ton better. So hopefully you all have somebody in your life you can talk to. Next one is being able to show self-control, having good discipline, being able to say no to unhealthy things and to things you don't want to do. All right, now I want you to pause and go to Google Images and find 2 images that are related to emotional health. All right, so I'm going to continue on now with mental health, our third part of health. And mental health is a way we deal with life's demands, the stressors in our lives, the different things people ask us to complete. So what is mental health? It is the way we deal with stress. Hopefully we all have positive ways that we deal with stress, because stress is a part of life. There's no way around it. There's no running from it. We have to deal with it. Being open-minded, being accepting new ideas, different people's opinions and lifestyles. Being able to make good decisions most of the time. Of course, we all make not so good decisions once in a while, but as long as we can learn from them and not repeat the same bad decision, means you're moving forward towards healthier you. Okay, now pause again, and I want you to go find in Google Images 2 images that are related to mental health. When you're done with that, go to the next slide. I have to make these videos separately, otherwise they get too long, and this program doesn't do that. So anyway, do that and then go to the next slide for our last part of health, which is social.